Good evening. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you all are doing well. Good evening, Skylac. How's it going, Cookie Wookie? Welcome. Thank you for being in the chat already. Appreciate you guys. How's everybody doing? Let me know how my microphone sounds in combination with the music. Was having some major microphone issues before I started. I don't know what was going on, but I usually plug this little thing in, the base to the computer. Usually plug it in with a with like the cable straight to the computer, but that wasn't working. So it was super crazy sounding. But luckily, I plugged it in straight via USB, and it seems to be working fine. But Robert, how's it going? New phone. What phone did you get? New phone. I get the joke. That's my own joke back. I just have to tell people sometimes. I don't have very good humor. I'm sorry. Cookie is tired. Hey, I appreciate you being here, man. It sounds like you guys have been having you know, some crazy times at work, you know, not to mention all the storms and stuff, but I'm sure there's plenty of other things going on besides work too. Oh man, I appreciate you being here, even if you're a little bit tired. I'm feeling pretty good. I got plenty of sleep this morning. I was able to sleep in. It's Friday, but on a Saturday. Oh my gosh, I said Friday night, didn't I? I apologize. I had an absolutely crazy week too. Honestly, if it hadn't have been so busy, I would have been here last night. I would have been here on Friday, but man, it was crazy busy week. So much going on. So I just had to. I had so much stuff to do yesterday that I wanted to get done before this live stream. So, and I still didn't get everything done, but I was like, you know what, I want to build this PC. If I don't do it today, I was like, it's gonna happen at some point during this week, and then it wouldn't have been on stream. So you had the last week off of work, just getting your daughter settled in. Okay, all right, so it's a completely different kind of being tired. That's good. Hopefully it's a good tired though. That's awesome. Man, yeah, it's already Saturday, but we are building this PC. First off, it's just been a while since we've built a PC, so I'm super excited to be able to do that again. But this one is really exciting to me. I probably say that for every single PC that I put together. This one's going to be really, really cool, though. This one I'm taking to a handful of conventions this year. And we are customizing it and getting it ready first for Fire and Ice RGX Retro Gamers Expo in the end of June. I'm just about able to say the end of this month or the middle of this month, because it's almost June already, which is insane in itself. But we are going to be taking this PC out to Sacramento for that convention, and it is going to be streaming the Mod Retro Tetris tournaments out there. So that's super exciting, and I am going to be putting a few different modifications onto this thing, but I literally just got a couple of these pieces finally showed up this week. So I haven't really been able to do a lot of like the planning for the modifications for this case, because I didn't have the case to be able to do anything, and it's such a new case still as well that there's just not a ton of information out there on it. So I needed the case because there's some interesting stuff on the inside. I can tell you guys all about that. It's going to be really cool, but. Hopefully, I've got some stuff on its way here. Hopefully, it should be here, you know, probably Monday or Tuesday. Probably gonna have kind of a busy week next week too. but hopefully we'll get some stuff done. Either way, it's got to be ready by, you know, mid June. Actually, now that I think about it, since I'm shipping this, probably got to ship it out a couple days early. So like, probably have to ship it out mid-June to make sure it gets there on time. I got to make sure I do that. So hopefully everybody's doing good. I've been busy too. It's been crazy here. But I'm excited about this PC. This is so not only are we going to be taking this to RGX Fire and Ice, we are going to be also taking it to Twitchcon this year in October. So that's super exciting. Okay, I forgot to change my relaxing account so I can be a bit more cheeky. Hey, welcome, Robert Fixit Live. How's it going? We've also got John in the house. How's it going, John?
Hi.
Welcome, welcome. Yeah, if you're trying to get over there, you're gonna have to go behind me. It's probably the only way. No, I change this up every single time. So I got the mouse and just, I figured I have OBS just straight up on the screen. So it works really well. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to get the Stream Deck to work on this streaming computer yet. Yeah, apparently Elgato doesn't really like Linux. So is that Luigi behind you?
No.
Yes, that's Luigi, yes. Yeah, so unfortunately the whole Linux on this Pixel Pub PC is not ideal. Not ideal. It's working for the most part, but I'm definitely not getting every little thing that could be happening out of it. Side bonus is that you got another sub. Hey, appreciate it, appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, so where were we? We're gonna build this computer tonight, and hopefully we can make it look really cool. So if you're not following on all of the socials as well, especially like Instagram, that's probably where most of the stuff for this is gonna go. As far as videos and things, that'll all be on YouTube and Instagram too, but lots of stuff gonna be there. This is gonna be a fun one. We got a fun couple of months coming up with this stuff, so make sure that you follow along there. So here I also just wanted to thank a couple of companies for sending out parts for this PC as well. So Montech has graciously sent out this this case. This is the HS02 Pro, all white. Their brand new case, really, really cool. I'm super excited to build in it. Really got a lot of really interesting features that I'm excited to explore with you guys tonight, and try out. But I think probably the standout on this case is that it is, you can flip it. You can literally take the feet off the bottom, you can attach them to the top and flip the case upside down and build it that way. So that's super cool. I probably won't be doing it that. I like it this way, I think better, but just the fact that you have that option is really cool. It's got just a little bit of a rounded corner, again, which I think is kind of becoming one of those really fun things that a lot of companies are doing now. I think it looks really nice, looks really cool. This also, one of the other reasons I'm excited about this case is that it is back connect motherboard compatible, which we have right here, a back connect motherboard. So this is going to be a super clean case, a super clean build. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done. It is going to be ultra clean. I'm really, really excited. So Montech also sent out their Century 2 850 watt power supply, which is amazing. Super excited to use that, as well as behind here we've got the Montech HyperFlow ARGB 360 millimeter CPU cooler, AIO. So we've got a full setup coming from Montech. Really, really appreciate them sending all that stuff out. And then we've also got a handful of things down here from Patriot Viper. They sent out not only a 2 terabyte NVMe drive to put in this thing, so we'll have plenty of storage, plenty of super fast storage for games and all of that streaming stuff that we need, as well as 64 gigabytes of DDR5 of their Viper Venom RAM. Dude, I'm so excited. This computer is going to be insane. So to put together with all of that, like I said, we've got this MSI Back Connect Project Zero, like fully white motherboard. Going to be just a super clean build. Down here, we've got an Intel Core Ultra 7 265K. So the latest and greatest to be able to put into this machine. As far as processing power goes, we've got a vertical GPU mount along with behind the my drink here. We have the 4080 Super Founders Edition, and this is going to be more than enough, plenty to run this streaming PC. That actually is kind of coming from my personal build, so we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna go in here. It's gonna work, and then we're going to, and then we're probably gonna put it back in my PC for a little while. But unless I can get NVIDIA to donate me another one, that's the one I've got. So that's the one we're gonna be using for this PC. I mean, if I'm traveling to a convention, I don't need my GPU in my computer, right? So. Robert likes the Intel 265K. I'm excited. First time I've built with one of those. So I'm really excited to be able to actually take a look at one. And hopefully, you know, with John being here, he's going to be able to help me take some B-roll of some of this stuff. So that's one of those things I wanted to do this week before this build. I didn't have time to. So I apologize if we might go a little bit slower on some pieces of this build, but hopefully we can get some good B-roll of this stuff before it actually gets put in, and we can so we can make some really nice videos for these companies. Let's build a pewter. I can drink to that. Curious to compare CPU temps. Oh, that's what your new daily driver is. All right, all right. Well, I can say that my goal with this PC is not necessarily optimizing for performance. It's going to be a beast of a computer, but to be 1,000,000% honest, aesthetics are the most important thing for this one. This is going to be the one that is showcased on convention floors for thousands and tens of thousands, hopefully, of people to see. So it is going to be, ideally, it's going to be really, really nice looking. It's going to be the goal. Yeah, it's probably going to have some games on it. I don't think we necessarily need to like have it run the fastest games because, to be honest, I don't know if we're going to have internet at these conventions or not. So I don't know how many people are going to actually be playing on this machine. It's here for aesthetics. So hopefully the goal is that I bring this to some conventions. I can talk to a bunch of streamers and gamers and content creators and say, hey, look, I built this computer. I can build you one too if you want. Hand them my business card, and hopefully then we can build some more computers live on stream here. So that's the goal. All right, who's ready to build a pewter? Nathan is. All right, let me start clearing the table off, and we can start building this thing. How's everybody feel about that? Good, good? I'm feeling good about it. All right. Give me one moment. I'm gonna start moving some of this stuff around to my storage chairs on the off camera here. The other thing, the other reason I didn't want to stream yesterday, this is probably one of the dumbest things that's ever happened. to me. But on Thursday, I ended up sneezing and I pulled some muscle in my neck. And it kind of hurts. It still hurts a little bit, but not nearly as bad as yesterday. So that was another one of those things that I was like, you know, people told me that getting old really sucks, but nobody told me that it was going to be problems like that. Nobody told me that it was going to be, Devon, you're going to sneeze, and then you're not going to be able to turn your head for 2 days. That's fun. That's really cool. That's really cool. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome. Robert got a new logo. Robert's actually on his on a different channel. So if you're not subscribed to that channel, you should probably go and check that out too. All right, I'm gonna grab a couple of these little stand things so that we can take some B-roll. I already got some B-roll of the RAM, so we're good with that. But I need to get some B-roll of the processor. Look at how beautiful that is. All right. Let's get some video. Oh my goodness, I didn't turn my backlight on. How come nobody told me? Nobody told me I didn't have my green light on. What are you guys doing? Wait until you throw your back out taking a pizza out of the oven. Oh my goodness. So I've actually been really, really good about not doing something like this. The last time I did it was the week that Leo was born. And I was barely able to like stand up and walk around when Katie gave birth to Leo. Like that was the last time something like this happened. So, oh my goodness, I'm literally ready for that to never happen again, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, we'll just get a couple of real quick B-roll shots like this. We'll open it up and get a couple more B-roll shots of it opened up. Hey Devon, your backlight isn't on. Oh, thank you, Nathan. Oh yeah, thank you. I was gonna say, once I start actually putting it together, that's where I'll need your help. You're just entering the world of live. I did some Twitch test streams. All right. Devon giving us a, yeah, this is all the stuff that you wouldn't normally see. This is all the stuff that behind the scenes that I wish I would have gotten done before this, but here we are. Yeah, so this is literally what I do all day, is just look, here's a thing. I'm gonna take some video of it. Okay, well, at first glance, these don't look that much different. I don't know why they're a different socket. It looks the same to me. All right. So we'll do a little bit of that action. Oh, beautiful. Look at that chip. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Get a couple of those. Oh, that's really nice. Really nice. Beautiful. All right. Back in your plastic prison before I drop it somewhere. How did this go in here? Like this? There we go. All right. Okay, actually, I suppose I should get, let me get a, let me just get like one quick video of this hard drive really quick. We'll just go like this. Does that look dumb? That probably looks kind of dumb. Look at how cute that little hard drive is. Oh yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. I need to go just right there so there's a little less glare on it. Perfect. All right. And I think that means we can start building this now, actually. All right. So we are taking the MSI Pro Z890S Wi-Fi Project Zero. PZ stands for Project Zero. And we are going to be building based on this motherboard right here. All right, let me flip around to the other scene here for you guys. And I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. I'm gonna do this. Oh, that's not right. Why is my top-down camera not working? Has it just been asleep for too long? Too bad you can't see the NVMe drives, like, you can't see the, oh, like hard drives. I mean, I think that's fine. Especially for this build. This build is gonna be, insanely clean. So we aren't gonna need anything showing. Okay. Why is that so laggy? Is it just laggy for me? Okay. As soon as it stops wiggling, sorry for that. It'll stop eventually, right? It'll stop wiggling. Okay. It'll probably stop eventually. Probably, hopefully. Glad Devon has a little picture-in-picture on, or I'd think my stream was messed up. I know how to do the picture-in-picture. All right, and luckily I did already do an unboxing for this as well. This actually came like a month ago, and so while I was waiting for everything else, I was able to actually do some recording for this. So we're good there. Okay, we got all these. I don't think we actually need anything in here, to be honest. I think we're just gonna go back to here. All right, here it is, everybody. Unleash this MSI Dragon. Insane. Look at this Project Zero motherboard. Really, really fun looking. Just insanely clean. I really like it. I'm excited to see how this looks in this computer. So this is all the connectors on the back. So check out, here's all the power connectors, all the SATA ports, all those connectors. That's what she said. There's unfortunately too much of a lag that I have no idea what you're saying. That's what she said too. I'm sorry, Nathan. I apologize. All right. We're gonna do the processor first. I'm going to grab out here my handy dandy Corsair toolkit. This is the one that I've been using the most recently. I keep gravitating towards this one. It's just a nice set. And I think the biggest thing is I wasn't really like expecting it to be a crazy good screwdriver, but I really like it. Jody, how's it going? Welcome. Intel in 2025. Unfortunately, or fortunately, yes, Intel in 2025. This is a streaming PC. Oh, Unleash the Dragon. Okay. All right. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate you filling us in. Yeah. Unfortunately, Intel is still just for productivity types of things. Again, it's not like AMD can't be a streaming computer. It's not like AMD can't edit a video. It's just that the Intel processors are better at it. So that's what we go with. That's where we're at. All right. Let's get this processor in here, and I'm going to see if John is interested in taping a little bit. I should have made sure that the lens was clean before I did the other B-roll, but yeah, just get some of the same exact shots we get every night we build. Yes, Intel every day. I mean, again, AMD is catching up very quickly. No. That one just that one is mostly for testing the PC once it turns on. As long as it's efficient, because somehow my OC 9070 is always using more power than my undervolted 9700X. Oh man, I really want to get a 9070 to test out, because I've been doing a lot of research on the encoders in those new AMD cards, and I've been reading some really good things. There's not a ton out there, but it seems really good. Like AMD is definitely catching up, at least in the GPU game. So. All right, so we're going to flip this open. Gonna do this. We're gonna grab our Intel Core Ultra 7 265K, and as long as this is still the same, yep, looks like it is going to fit right there. And all we have to do is that. And the CPU has been installed. We do actual work around here. We can't play Fortnite all day. Which, isn't Fortnite like notoriously bad on AMD GPUs or AMD CPUs? But the same gaming performance as the 3090 Ti. Productivity though, yeah. That's the thing. Unfortunately, with the focus that I've had on streaming and content creation stuff, it just makes the most sense. I should have some sound effects. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll just have to have chat be our sound effect team. All right, let's put this beautiful 2 terabyte Viper Gaming VP 4300 Lite M2. It is a Gen 4x4 SSD. I didn't look at the motherboard manual, but I'm assuming that this is the slot that I want to put it in. Most of the time it goes. Whoops! I grabbed the wrong bit. I wanted this one. That was a blunt screwdriver tip there. Okay. All right. Let me grab that, I suppose. Okay. Let's throw this in here. And this should, oh my gosh. Wait, how's this? There we go. Just like that. Gotta take this little piece of plastic off of our thermal pad here. And that goes on just like this. Okay. Let's get this side on. All right. And we are 2 components in already. Mark, how is it going? Welcome, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being here. How's it going? We are building a computer, Mark. We're building a computer, if you can't tell. I don't know if you saw, but this one's a special one. I'm excited about it. It is a convention PC. We're taking it to a couple different conventions this year. All right. Mark is here. Look at this. I can't even fit both of them on the camera. 64 gigabytes of DDR5, 6,000 mega transfer, Viper Venom RAM. It's going. Good. You did see all the parts. All right, awesome. Oh, this is the one I opened already. Okay. Let's get this one open. I only unboxed and recorded one. What's the specs? This PC, we've got an Intel Core Ultra 7 265K, 64 gigabytes of DDR5 Viper Venom RAM. Check out those sweet sticks of RAM. 2 terabytes of the Patriot Viper Venom RAM, or my RAM, NVMe drive. We're going to be putting my 4080 Super into this one. It's going to be quite the monster. All right. Now, since we've got 4 sticks of RAM, we are installing in every single slot. Not that way, though. One stick of RAM. I miss me some Mark. I miss some Mark too. Look, I've had a few people talk about my next stream, and I stopped streaming to focus on videos, but it's nice to hear I'm missed in the streaming space. 100%, Mark. Miss those streams. Miss those early morning streams. I'm gonna turn red of jealousy if it's CL30. It sure is. Where is it? Does it not say on the packaging? It is CL30. And I do have a 4080 Super. I do. Also, all of the parts should be linked down below. Should be. I built this stream a while ago. It should be there. All right. There is stick number 4. It's cool. I'm down for some videos. I can watch those whenever. You are 100% right. But old Devon over here, climbing the ranks. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Mark. We've been doing our best. 4 DDR5 sticks. Again, Robert. Might I remind you, we are going for aesthetics here. Aesthetics, not performance. We are attempting to make this computer look as cool as humanly possible. All right, and that is 3 for 3. We've got the CPU, the hard drive, and the RAM installed into this motherboard. 64 gigs to surf the internet. Oh, this is gonna run, you know, OBS. And that's probably about it, to be honest. I'm doing the same. The 2 empty slots make me lose sleep at night. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it too much in my own personal build, but this is going to be a showpiece for sure. Building a stream dedicated PC, is NVIDIA NVENC encoder still the GOAT, or has AMD and Intel caught up? That's a great question, Phoenix. I appreciate you stopping in here. At this exact moment, I would say yes. The good thing is both of them are catching up very, very quickly. YouTube has officially put out AV1 encoding for their live streams as well as videos. As soon as Twitch does the same, it is going to be, I think, game over for NVIDIA. AMD and Intel are catching up very, very quickly. I've read a lot of really good things. We were just talking about this. Read a lot of really good things about the 9000 series from AMD. I haven't got my hands on one to test out yet. And it seems like it's really hard to find a lot of information, but the information that I have read, that I have watched videos about is really, really promising from AMD. So hopefully if not with some software updates here, hopefully in the next generation, NVIDIA might be done with consumer GPUs. I don't know. It's getting close. You've got 2 sticks of RAM. Would it really make a difference having a total of 4? For the most part, Mark, it's actually in some cases it's worse just because of the optimization that's been done for specifically dual channel memory. The only reason you really want to have 4 is just to have more total RAM. But most of the time it ends up being a little bit slower if you have 4 sticks. 32 gigs for 32 gigs of Chrome tabs. What does this mean? AV1. Oh, AV1. Okay. Let's get nerdy for a second here. I am also probably not the best person to be explaining this, but everything. So it's really hard to send video from your computer to the internet to somebody else. The way that our computers do that is through video encoders. So Twitch and YouTube and all these other platforms only support certain encoding types called codecs. And basically NVIDIA uses their NVENC encoder, which is their proprietary encoder. And they have been so market dominant that a lot of these platforms, mostly Twitch, has really, and like OBS and Twitch and all of these platforms have mostly optimized for the NVENC encoder. AV1 is so exciting because it's open source. Anybody can use it. They don't have to pay to use it. And it is so much better. I forget what the actual number is. I'm just gonna throw a number out. It's like 4 times more efficient or something like that. So basically what that means for streamers is that you can stream, your stream is gonna look higher quality at a lower bit rate that you're streaming. So instead of having to turn up to like 10,000 bit rate, you can keep it at like 2,000 and get a higher quality stream because of the different encoding that is that AV1 can support. The only problem right now is that Twitch does not support AV1 encoding. So you can encode your video with AV1, but Twitch doesn't care about it. You can officially do that on YouTube now. So again, you could stream to YouTube with like a 2,000 bit rate on OBS, and you're gonna get a just as high quality, if not higher quality, better looking stream than you would, running 6,000 bit rate on Twitch using something else. So that's really what it comes down to. So as soon as Twitch turns on, which they are beta testing, they've been beta testing AV1 encoding with their enhanced broadcasting tools or whatever it is for like literal years now. I think it was like 2023 or something. They announced that they were testing it, but they have not officially put it out there. I have a 7900 XT in your gaming rig. Think I'll wait for Twitch. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I wouldn't hold your breath on Twitch enabling AV1 anytime soon. Hopefully it is soon, hopefully. But like I said, it's been years at this point since they announced it and since they actually are testing it. I have no idea. So no idea when it's actually going to come out. It literally could come out tomorrow, but it also could be another like 3 years. Who knows? Who knows? I love it when Devon gets down and nerdy. I'm ready to get nerdy whenever you want. I'm gonna get into some content, but I'll have on lurk. Hey, I appreciate you, Mark. Good luck. Get what you need done. Hope you're having a fantastic day. All right. Interesting, and as you said, nerdy stuff. Yeah, it really is. And this is honestly why I have this channel. This is why I created this, is because the more that I looked into it, the more difficult this stuff is to understand. I do this on a almost like full-time basis. Like the amount of hours that I put into like researching and keeping up with the newest stuff and watching other creators talk about this stuff, like it's probably equivalent to a full-time job at this point. And the fact that I still feel like I don't know what AV1 encoding is. Like I can give you that super high level overview the way that I understand it. I can't imagine how this stuff is for literally anybody else that's not putting in the same amount of time. So that's half the reason that I started this channel, is because I wanted to be able to just help people like you guys. One, if you want to learn how to, like all of this stuff, if you want to learn what this stuff means, hopefully I can at least give you the high level overview the way that I understand it, so you can get an initial start on understanding it. Otherwise, if you don't want to understand it, like I could just give you recommendations. Like you tell me what you want to do, you tell me what you want to play, and hopefully we'll be able to figure out what the best machine is for you, type of thing. The price gouging from NVIDIA and the shady BS, I really don't want to support them. To be 100% honest, I really don't either. I don't want to support NVIDIA that much longer either. They've been doing a lot of really, really shady stuff with this latest generation. Problem is that it's still all of the best stuff. It's still the best when it comes to especially productivity, when it comes to encoding, streaming, content creation, video editing, all of that kind of stuff. So, I have to put it out there that it's the best. But yeah, I honestly am so ready for AMD to finally get its chance in the spotlight, as well as I'm ready for Intel to just come in and steal all of NVIDIA's market share in the consumer GPU space. I'm so ready for it. What they've been doing with their graphics cards so far is incredible, and I am all for it. They're amazing graphics cards. If a B770 or a 780 gets announced, I will be first in line to pre-order it. I'm so excited. I actually have an A770 and a B580 in this house right now, and I love both of them. They're awesome cards. The only thing I have found to date is using 4 sticks limits you to 6,000 on some boards, which is fine. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, there's so much where it comes to like RAM and things like that, yes, theoretically there are situations where like 4 sticks of RAM is worse, but I think a lot of that kind of stuff I don't pay that much attention to, because at the end of the day, it's probably not gonna make that big of a deal. Like that kind of stuff is for the min-maxers. I'm here to, like, is it gonna work? Is it gonna do what I need it to do? It's gonna be fine. I don't need to necessarily min-max everything, but I don't know. Here we are. All right, let's figure out, okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna open up this, CPU cooler. We're gonna see if I need to put anything on the back of the, actually, let me check the case first. Because if this case has a, no, if the cooler has a back plate, it needs to go on first. It needs to go on before we put the motherboard in. All right, so we're gonna move the motherboard out of the way here. Okay, and actually I'm gonna do this. Ugh. If you could help me get some video of this, John. This is one of those that I would like to get a little bit of B-roll for. Oh yeah. Thank you. Again, the this CPU cooler, Montech sent over the HyperFlow ARGB 360. Very excited to test it out, give it a try, and see how it looks. I think it looks pretty nice. Get that out of here. And I think, no, does it open up from this side? Oh yeah. Let's get this dumb little sticker off, if I can get it. Ugh. All right. That almost hit the camera. All right, so we've got a quick little manual, which we will be using, because Intel, it definitely does have a bracket on the back, so we need to do that. All right, so there it is. There's the nice looking, nice and clean little block there, and then the radiator is in its own protective whoops. I should have brought the garbage can over here. I'm just throwing stuff everywhere. All right. Very clean looking. Very nice. ASMR appeal. Here you go. Here you go, Robert. This one's for you. Oh yeah, there you go.
Do this one next.
This one. All right. I might as well just take this one off at this point.
Oh, what was that for?
Those are good. Those are good.
Spin off 3 here, come on.
All right. Looks very nice, very clean. All right, so what we need though is this. I think it, oh yeah. So we just need this piece to go on the back of the motherboard, and then we can put this back away for a second. All right, so we'll make sure we get a little bit more video of that. Motherboard over here. So we're gonna basically just put this on, and then we're gonna grab the case. Here you go, Nathan, Robert. Oh yeah, how's that? All right, that might have been just a little bit too slow. Okay, bracket is on. All right, now we can get the case out. Now I feel better about that. That's usually one of those things I forget. I usually get the motherboard in the case, and then I go, oh, crap. Ugh. All right, so I'm gonna put this. Let's take a look at this case really quick. Let me swap scenes here so we can just look at this. Look at this case really quick. This case is really cool looking. So I already put a little bit of a vinyl down here. So if you're not familiar with the Mod Retro Chromatic, it is this little device. Mod Retro is basically has recreated a Game Boy Color. Really cool little device. Super premium. So that's kind of what I'm going to try to make this look like. Is a little bit of a chromatic kind of PC looking thing. So more to come as far as customizations go, but let's take a look at this case. So this is the Montech HS02 Pro. Top comes off. It is magnetic. There's no screws or anything. Look at this. It's got like this little like faux rubber thing on it. It's I'm not sure if I like it yet, but it's a detail for sure. So there's that. And then at that point, the all of the other panels just pop off like that. So glass panels, nothing. There are very few screws to get all of these panels off. Then the front panel, which is actually where all of the curve is on that front panel glass. It's all right there. I don't know why it's not focusing. But that's, oh, is it John? Oh, it was John. It focused now. John's face was the focus. So that front panel has all of the curve on it. So there we've got it open now. Very wide open case. I'm anticipating this is gonna be really easy to build in. Interesting, this is the front panel up here. This is where the power supply goes. So it's not under here, it's not down here. So it's gonna be one of those types of cases. Back panel comes off the exact same way, no screws. Just clips in, comes right off. You can see a couple of nice little panels here that actually come off. Those two panels have screws in them, just for a little bit of the cable management and all that kind of stuff. So that is that's the back panel of the case. And then, like I was saying before, interesting, super easy to do. All you have to do is literally just, these feet have two screws on the bottom of them. You can take them off, flip them to the top side of the case, and then the case can be completely flipped upside down and just built upside down. So then your case is facing the other way. So front panel stuff on the bottom, or, you know, gets flipped around, and then the front panel stuff can be at the top. So pretty cool. I like it, but we're gonna be building it this way. This is the way that I like it. So I think your assistant gets to do the case peel. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay. Let's swap that seam back so that we can put this motherboard in. That one, I think. All right. Now I gotta go get all the case screws. I took them out over here. Here we go. This is everything that came with the motherboard here. So we got a couple of the zip ties, Velcro ties, and then actually came with a GPU anti-sag mount there as well, and all the screws and everything. Since we're vertical mounting the GPU though, we probably will not need to use that. So, but really cool that it comes. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I just kicked the camera. All right. Unfortunately, they didn't separate any of the screws. They're just all in the same bag. So we're just gonna have to dump them out. But again, one of those reasons I really like this Corsair toolkit is it's got that magnet on the lid, so those aren't going anywhere. They're gonna stay right there. And I might keep this little bag just in case I need to put those screws back. All right, motherboard. All right, so this is super cool because this is very recessed in here because it's one of these. Oh, okay. Apparently I need to take this piece out first. All right, we're learning already. How does this come out? Is it screwed in from the back? Ouch, why did you kick us? I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. Sometimes happens when we're working. Okay, looks like we just got 2 screws here. Wait, there's gonna be more exhaust fans than intake. Technically, yeah. I mean, I could, again, this computer, no, well, I mean, okay, so if we have the 3 at the bottom for intake, yeah, then we've got 2 in the back for exhaust. We've got 3 up on top with the radiator for exhaust. The one thing we will have the power supply fan, which I don't know which way that'll be pointing at this exact moment, but we could always put more fans on the front here as well for more intake. That's not the plan at the moment. But again, we are currently building this for aesthetics and not necessarily for performance. But okay, that was that one. All good. It's just to make sure we are paying attention. All right. Okay, well, there goes that piece. I just have to like throw it there. All right. Let's flip this back around. Okay, now we can get the motherboard in there. All right. Hi, Leo. How you doing? Good. Did you just come to say hi to the stream? Say hi. Hi. You gonna wave? Here, say hi right here. Say hi right here. Right here, into my microphone. Say hi.
Hi.
What are you doing? Good.
I was outside.
You were outside?
Yeah.
What were you doing outside? Just playing?
Playing bicycles.
Oh. Oh, that's good. Playing bikes is really fun. Yeah.
They're saying hi back to you.
Hi.
You're saying hi.
Hi.
That's my microphone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
What?
Hi, Seth.
You want to sit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sit over here if you want. Okay, here, I'll get the chair. He says he wants to sit, but what he really means is let me come over and be part of the stream. Okay, there you go. You gonna help us?
Yep.
Okay.
What's that?
This is a screw.
Oh.
I'm gonna put it in here.
Okay.
Okay. And screw it all the way in.
All the way in.
All the way. We got a couple more.
One more. One more left.
Couple more left.
Got this one.
Yeah.
One.
One. Oh my goodness. Reborn Phoenix with the $5 super chat. Thank you for the advice. Love the videos. Keep them coming. I appreciate that so much. Absolutely, the videos are going to continue. It's funny that you asked the question about the AMD stuff, because that's where I was planning on going with one of these next videos. So I appreciate you being here. This has been a crazy journey with YouTube and just making videos for people like you guys. So it's you guys, you're the reason I'm here. You're the reason why I keep doing this, is because people keep watching my videos. So I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the donation there. It will go to good use. It will go directly back to the channel here. And a lot of this is going directly back to the live stream that we're going to be doing at the end of July. We're going to be, so in October of last year, we officially hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel. So we did, we hosted the 1K festival here in the Pixel Pub. We streamed for 1,000 hours. Oh my gosh, 1,000 hours. No, we streamed for 1,000 minutes. We gave away $1,000 in prizes, and we attempted to raise $1,000 for charity. Okay, can you go upstairs and ask mommy for some water? Okay. Good luck. So, no, that's water for down here though. So we streamed for 1,000 minutes. We gave away over $1,000 in prizes during that stream, and we attempted to raise $1,000 for charity. We raised just over $700. So I decided that because we didn't raise officially $1,000, and it was such a success, that we're gonna do it again, because I thought it was awesome. So make sure you stick around. End of July, we're planning on doing another 1K Fest. Probably gonna make it into an annual tradition. We're gonna stream for another 1,000 minutes, give away over $1,000 in prizes. I've got a stack of prizes just over here already. So much amazing stuff coming in. It's going to be really, really cool, and we're going to do our best to raise $1,000 for Operation Barbecue Relief is the charity that we're going to be raising money for this year. So hope to see everybody around, but this is the kind of stuff. These donations are going to go towards making things like that better. They don't go to buying me a nicer computer. They don't really go towards buying me a new camera. Like, that's kind of stuff that I take on myself. These kinds of donations really go to help stuff like that. So I appreciate it. I think the build has progressed very far. Time for a beer break. I think that's a great idea, Jody. I like where you're thinking. I did get all 9 screws on the motherboard already, so we are there. I think that's a great idea. While my son Leo is going to grab his water, I think I'm gonna grab a drink. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much, Phoenix, for the donation. Cheers. All right. Okay, so motherboard has officially been installed into the case. Look at how clean that is, how fancy that looks. And this little cage thing, where'd you put that? The little piece that was down here?
Behind you.
Oh yeah, there it is. So I'm guessing this just fits right back over. Oh, maybe it won't.
I don't think it does.
Oh, maybe this is just to for. This is probably for like micro ATX motherboards. I mean, it kind of looks like I could put it if I like sleeved this over the motherboard, but I don't know if I would want it.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think I need it.
No.
I think that, okay. All right, cool. New Pixel Pub rule, beer break before the thermal paste. I'm okay with that idea. That sounds great to me. I think we just need more beer breaks in general, so I think there's that as well. All right, so now that we've got the motherboard in, I was gonna say, I think the next thing is gonna be putting the CPU cooler on, right? That's the next thing we're doing. Let's just get that out of the way. Let me grab that box back. All right. CPU cooler. Got the manual here so that we can figure out what we need. This is like one of the manuals that I'm always keep close at hand. The motherboard manual and the CPU cooler manual. Those are the ones you need. All the other manuals, throw them in the garbage. Adds to a whiteboard. I'm the proprietor of the PixelPub rule chart. Hey, we need that. We need that. Actually, I have a blackboard over there. It's not a whiteboard. Does that help at all? You don't need to go and get your own whiteboard. We can have the PixelPub provide a blackboard for you, if that's all right. But depending, this actually already has thermal paste on it, so how does that work, Robert? We don't need to paste this one ourselves. Must be a whiteboard. Also, PixelPub provides cost of materials. Oh, okay. Well, in that case. Hey, either way, I appreciate you volunteering for this service role that you're undertaking. It's very much appreciated. So, thermal paste is already on there, so we don't need to do that. Nobody saw that. All right, it's fine. Okay, so we are going to be installing it this way. So the tubes are going to be on the right side of the case, going to the middle. But let's just take a look at this really quick. Look at how clean this side looks. I like it. So this side has the fan wires on it already. You can see that. That is going to be going to this side. So all you're going to be seeing is those super nice fans. Actually, you know what the other thing I was thinking? We were talking about fans earlier. I do have a set of the Lee & Lee fans with the screens on them. That might be going on here somewhere. I don't know if I should put them here. Should I put it here? I don't know. We'll talk about that too. The PC's back panel could be a whiteboard. That's fair. It could be. That's a decent idea. It's a decent idea. We'll have to workshop some of these. Okay, let me get the proper hardware out here. All right. Sorry if that's really loud. All right. So the good thing is these. Oh, that one's not labeled. These bags are labeled though. Intel 11 5X, don't need that one, don't need that one. 1700, that one's not labeled either. What, did it not come with hardware? What? What hardware do? Oh, hey, look at that! It did also come with its own thermal paste. That's super nice. It came pre-installed with thermal paste as well as came with a tube of its own thermal paste. And actually, is this? What is this piece of paper? Is this an applicator? Is this one of those things that you just put the thermal paste on top of it? And then it puts on basically the right amount of thermal paste? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to look and figure out what that is. You're waiting for the X3D CPU prices to come down so I can upgrade from a 7700X. I think that's a good idea. Those X3D processors are crazy expensive and hard to find right now. Unfortunately, I think that the X3D processors, they're great processors, don't get me wrong, but they're definitely falling to the same kind of marketing hype that most of NVIDIA's GPUs and things are too right now. Okay, so the manual does not say what to do for this 1851 socket, so I'm assuming it's the same as the 1700. We didn't get specific hardware for it either. That's going the extra mile. Yeah, pre-applied and extra paste. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, okay, so we've got the 1700 screws there, and then these are, yeah, 2011, 2066, and we've got 1500 and 1200. So I think, and then what have we got here? Oh, these are tube holders. Those are nice. Oops. What is this? What's this? Am I just 7700X in this economy does not need an upgrade. I want a 9950X3D. Oh man, yeah, that's pretty crazy, but I agree, I would love one too. I don't know what this is. Like, I don't even have any guesses. Oh, a double-headed socket. Oh, is this like their version of a Allen wrench? What would I use this on? Oh, does it? No? What is this for? Oh, these. It's to put these screws in. Huh. Okay, all right. It came with its own socket wrench tube. That's fun. It's literally a socket wrench tube. That's cool. That's cool. I'm down. Okay, it doesn't fit on that side. What? It doesn't fit on either of these sides. Oh, maybe that side goes down and it goes like this. There it goes. Cool. All right. Nice. All right, let's put this cooler on. Should we screw in this first so then this looks cleaner? I think I'm gonna do that. Let's screw this in. Did this come? No, these are probably just use these, right? Oh, this I want to go through right here before we screw that in.
It needs to go down further.
Yeah. I don't know if that's just on the cables. And it's okay to push those a little bit. Do these need to... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do that. Perfect. To be honest, I think the 7800 would be more than enough. 7800 X3D. Oh yeah, the dude, the 7800 X3D is still just the goat of a chip, and it's crazy because it hasn't gotten any cheaper. I mean, it did get cheaper, and then it got more expensive again when Intel was having some of their issues. Intel and their issues. Yeah, especially when you look at benchmarks for the 7800 X3D versus the even the 9800 X3D. Those benchmarks are like, you should, unless they're the same price, just get a 7800 X3D. Not gonna lie, I haven't really even looked at a lot of 9950 X3D stuff, just because I know that I'm not getting one. There you go. All right, that should be enough screws.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, there's a couple of these extra screw holes in the middle, but like...
This one should have been there.
Ah.
It's gonna bother me. Can you please?
I can put the cover back over it.
It's gonna bother me. They're not symmetrical.
All right.
Or the aesthetic would have been this one move over one.
Yeah.
But, no.
Yeah, this works. All right, that is now screwed in, so we can actually make this, have that sitting there so that we don't have a mess when, okay. So like this, probably, most likely, or is it better to have it like this? No, it's gonna be, wait, does this come off? It does not look like it comes off. Come on, Montech. Okay, that's fine. I'm not like, I mean, I'm not usually the one that's like, I need to make sure that the logo is, you know, where I can see it, but I think that's probably going to be the cleanest way to put that too. I mean, we could do it this way. Then the logo is upside down.
I'll do it the other way, I think.
I mean, that probably puts those a little bit more out of the way, but...
Oh, okay.
Why did the music just stop? Because we won't be doing it, no, not down, and it's...
Don't do it that way.
Yeah, that's stretching it. So I think that's...
Yeah.
I think that direction is the play.
Yeah, right.
Alexa, play. That was weird.
Some upstairs.
Arc is the only option for graphics. Welcome in, Tuna Tech. How's it going? We were just talking about a potential Intel Arc B770 or a 780, something along those lines, and how I am ready. You know what I need? Oh no, never mind. I do need this first. I'm ready to pre-order, like whenever they get them out. Let me just like 1,000,000% double check this manual that it's just this. Yeah. Oh, these go in first. See, I just about did it wrong. These screws go in first. Oh yeah. So there's been some really good rumors here that the B770 or a 780 are coming very soon, and I'm finger on my mouse ready to pre-order one. All right. Yeah, 7800 X3D is reasonably priced, 380-ish. All white, love it. Oh man, Tuna, this is a showpiece of a computer. This one is exciting. Hello, Mrs. Sweetie Mitts. How are you? Thanks for dropping in. It is gonna be so clean. I was gonna say it's hard to I think fully visualize it with the way that with how close the top-down camera is. You can't get a full like view of this, but like this motherboard is so clean. I'm really looking forward to how this is gonna look when it's done. So this right here, these tubes are gonna be the only like cables that you can see other than the power connector to the graphics card, which I do also have a 90-degree mount already for it. So it's going to be very minimal cables that you're going to be able to see with this thing. Your ARC 580 and your 2070 Super seem the same, although you're sure they aren't. I mean, the B580 power-wise, they might be similar, but it probably depends on what you're doing. If you are like rendering video, your ARC card is going to blow the 2070 out of the water. Gaming wise, you probably won't notice a huge difference just because, again, for years now, everybody across the board has been just optimizing for NVIDIA just because they're so popular. Oh, snap. Robert, guess which headphones Robert is using to listen to this stream right now. Which, speaking of the headphones that Robert is using currently, very exciting, Tuna Tech has already graciously donated some other items for our upcoming 1K Fest stream. So very, very fun stuff. Very fun stuff coming up either way. Not quite the same probably as the headphones that you're currently using, Robert, but very, very cool stuff. I can't wait to talk about it. There's a new Intel GPU that's coming out. I've only heard rumors of a B770, B780, but I am very much looking forward to it. The last rumors that I heard were that like very strong rumors that it was coming. So you got a 180-degree 8-pin connector for your GPU. Can't see those cables at all. That's what I've got a 90-degree connector right now that came with the GPU. So I'm going to see what works best. Like once this gets actually in here, I'm going to see what I actually need to make it look as clean as possible. But my cable management is terrible, always has been and always will be. That is one of those things that you don't have to worry about with this setup. Everything is gonna be in the back. You're not gonna be able to see anything. All right. Here's my little spring screws. All right. Now we are ready to put this in. Well, I heard about a 9080 XT, 32 gigabytes, but I'm pretty sure that's false. That would be pretty crazy. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, but yeah, the fact that I haven't heard anything like super concrete about that either. That and AMD said already that they weren't as interested in that like ultra high end, which again I kind of agree. We're kind of at that point where it's like, who actually needs that, right? Who needs that? I mean, we all want it, but who actually needs it, right? Okay. All right, CPU cooler goes on. built in a Y70 case, so wire management was pretty easy. That is such a fun case. Height, I don't know, I just don't know where height came from, but like they just came out of nowhere and have such nice cases. So I've built in both the Y70 and the Y40. I've not built in one of the Y60s yet. I just lost this. Where'd it go? What the heck? Where'd that screw go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, and they're so nice. I have no idea where they came from, why they're so good. Have you seen their new case? I completely forget what it's even called. You're on the Y40. The Y40 I thought was such a great case for being their budget line. Like, it was so well built. So well built. It is speculated to be released sometime in the second quarter of 2025. The B780 is expected to be positioned to compete with the 5070 and then RX 9700 with potentially higher performance. Yes, dude, I need, after I switched to 1440 monitor, I can't go back. And unfortunately, the B580 just is so close. But of course, then I also have a 1440p ultra wide monitor. So it's like just a little bit harder than regular 1440p. And the B580 just wasn't quite there. It is such a nice card, but it was so close. Height's a sub company of iBuyPower. Yes. They just started making stuff with such a high quality that I feel like they shouldn't have been able to do just right out of the gate. It was so cool. I always choose Fractal over Height because of how much more expensive they are. I mean, that's fair. I mean, Fractal's stuff, I mean, they have their top of the line stuff. Their flagship stuff is probably about the same price, but you don't need cable management because nobody can see your computer. Well, you need to start building some convention PCs like me, Robert. Then you actually do have to worry about your cables. All right, how's that look? CPU cooler is in. Guys, we're almost done with this already. Like, why is this going so easily? Oh. All you have to do is hit the power button and then swipe up on the camera, and that'll get you there. Nah, yeah, you don't have to just to take a picture. You're using the B580 on a 1440p ultra wide with no issues. What? What games are you playing? I mean, yes, it'll do it. But when I was playing, what was I playing at the time that I had it in my PC? That I wasn't. It was. Oh, I think it was something like The Division, The Division 2, and I had it in there, and I was like, oh, it's not quite getting 60 frames. And honestly, that could have very easily been partially because it was a game as old as The Division. It could have been, it just wasn't optimized for it. I don't know, but it was something like that, I think. I'd have to go back and look when it came out. Cyberpunk and Doom Eternal, and you're just, I don't know. And then that's the one thing is like, it all depends on the games you're playing. So I'm glad you're having a great time though. It's such a good card. Such a fun card. All right. Power supply. Graphics card. I think we're just about done here already. All right. Let's get this power supply taken out of the box. I'm gonna do the same thing kind of as we did with the cooler. If you want to just get a little bit of B-roll for that. Look at that beautiful Montech provided Century 2 power supply. That side didn't cut very well. All right. I'm gonna actually get this one in the garbage. I'm gonna put this back too since Leo hasn't come back down. He went upstairs for water and never came back down. All right. Of course, we've got a beautiful manual. Okay, we've got the power cable. Nice. Got some Velcro ties as well. Fortnite in the hotel lobby. What? Oh my gosh, I missed a handful of messages here. I hope for TwitchCon you can bring your suitcase PC. Dude, that'd be awesome. One shall not speak of Black Myth Wukong when talking about, yeah, we don't need to. Yeah, there are certain games that just, but staying in the AMD camp. I mean, I think that's completely fine right now. I still don't recommend Intel for like a lot of people. If you just, again, want something to work still at this point, I mean, it's hard to recommend Intel, but it's getting easier. Much easier. And I'm really hoping that like the C series comes out. I forget what they're gonna call the C series. Look at that fancy. That's fun.
Smells good. Plastic.
Is it Celestial? I forget what it is. But I'm really hoping that with that Celestial, whatever the C series Intel is, I really hope that's the generation that I'm like, all right, go for it. Go Intel all the way, no issues. You can just get an Intel card now. There's that power supply. That looks pretty fun. I like it. Oh, we've got the regular switch, and then we've also got the Smart Zero Fan switch, which is fun. Celestial has been approved for pre-production. Okay, I thought it was that. Ugh. Okay, now I think we're gonna switch the camera back. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, or maybe I do this upside down like this. Oh yeah. All right, let's do this. So this is the back panel that covers up the power supply and all of its cables. Okay, so then, and you also have a switchable power supply bracket here, so that you can use a standard as well as a small form factor power supply if you are so inclined. Okay, so this is what I was trying to figure out now. Now looking at this power supply, I kind of assume that I want it this way so that it's exhausting out the back, right? Because that's an exhaust fan, right? Or is it blowing exhausting here? Either way, if it's exhausting or if it's pulling in, I want it coming out from the back. So this, I think, makes the most sense. All right, we'll go that way. And actually, I used all of those power supply screws, so I might, oh wait, what are these? No, not those. I'm gonna have to grab a couple from here. I got some silver ones to make everything match. Okay. Yeah, availability isn't ideal yet. The good thing though is stuff is finally coming back into stock. Yeah, not a lot of it at full like MSRP yet, but it's slowly coming back. Okay, and actually I think I have to take this off to actually get this bracket on, which seems kind of weird, but I literally can't get to the screw holes on the bracket. I have to take the bracket off. It's kind of strange, but all right. So instead of 4 screws for your power supply, you need to do 8. Oh, hi. See what was happening? Just building a computer. What's happening up there with you?
Have you spray painted anything?
Have I spray painted anything?
Yeah.
Nope, 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 nope. No spray painting has happened yet. Goodness. What computer were you thinking of? I don't think I'm gonna, whoops, jeez. I don't think I'm gonna spray paint anything on this one. Okay. Yeah, see that all lines up. That's the way that it's supposed to go, because it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't line up there. So it only goes in there one way. You gonna say hi to everybody or just?
Hi guys. Oh, I was looking at that.
Oh.
Hi guys.
You got more moral support from upstairs.
Well, I was actually outside riding my bike.
Oh yeah? Were you having fun outside riding your bike?
Yeah.
Isn't it a little dark to be outside riding your bike?
Wait, that's Sean.
That is Uncle Skylac, yes.
Hi.
Yes, the case was black before. We painted it.
Oh, you did?
No.
Oh.
No, we did not. All right, now it's on the bracket, and now we gotta put it back into place. There we go.
Yeah, did you hear the rain?
The rain?
Yeah, there was like rain for like 2 minutes.
I did not hear the rain.
I was in the bath and then we pulled the plug and everything and I was like, oh, it's raining.
Oh,
I'm gonna
wow.
pull the plug. And then,
Is it raining now?
what?
It's not raining anymore.
Yeah, it's not raining. And then I went to the shower with Leo and then, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it stopped raining, of course.
Thank goodness. We don't want rain.
Yeah, I don't want to drive home in rain.
We got jokes down here in the pub. Which game should have won Game of the Year 2024 in your opinion?
Well, it did win. I can actually talk to myself. So what?
I'm pretty positive that Black Myth Wukong won most Game of the Years.
Wasn't Baldur's Gate this year?
Oh, that's right, Baldur's Gate. I forgot about Baldur's Gate. This is the only thing I remember.
Oh, no, Astrobot won.
Oh, that's right, Astrobot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, and honestly, most games I haven't played.
So it was Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth
Balatro,
Wukong,
that's right, yeah.
Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, which is a DLC.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, The Metaphor,
Duke Nukem.
Refantasio.
Only Marvel Rivals matters. Yeah, honestly, Marvel Rivals is good. To be honest, I didn't play a lot of new games last year. Most of last year, I played games that I had already been playing. This year, though, I've already been playing a ton of games, ton of new games.
Someone just texted in the chat.
You've just been obsessed with Fortnite.
You really want to play Doom Dark Ages? I played like the first two levels of Doom the Dark Ages. I like it. I think it's fun. More Doom, right? If you like the regular Dooms. I don't know, there was a lot of people that were like complaining that it was slower and this and that. Like, I don't know, I thought it was really good. Felt like more Doom to me, but I've never really been a die-hard Doom player, but...
Guys, so I just ripped this in half. Oh, this piece of styrofoam. So do you guys dare me to rip it, both of them in half, right, like this way?
They probably can't hear you very well.
Here, where's the other microphone?
You don't need to grab the other microphone, dear.
Yeah, dude, I'm not even like that.
Okay, guys, so I just ripped this piece of styrofoam in half. So now, do you guys want me to rip it like this, like in half again?
But how many halves can you rip it into? You got to do them at the same time, I thought you were doing. Oh. All right, I mean, whoa.
Don't worry, I'll get
Apparently, not many more halves, apparently.
It's easier. Like this.
Okay. I think while we're back here, we're just going to plug everything in. Otherwise, I think we're almost done.
I'm done with that piece.
And I'm gonna go home. Maybe watch some Godzilla.
Ooh. Which Godzilla are you going to watch?
The next one, I'm going chronologically, so it'd be Mothra versus Godzilla.
Ooh, Mothra.
I just did King Kong vs. Godzilla. We should have turned that on for Leo.
Yeah.
I think Leo would like it. It'd be just like how I watched it as a kid. You don't pay attention
Yeah.
to any of the boring stuff.
Yeah.
Just watch the...
And
Especially for those, I don't care if he
right.
watches just the fights.
Okay, I'm going to take...
We're going to do that this summer. You know,
What?
We're going to watch movies.
Okay.
Oh.
Why? Why are you so
She doesn't
against it?
like movies.
Why are you so against watching movies?
How's...
You do it just to spite me?
You grew up on Wolfenstein 3D, Doom, Quake, Half-Life. Oh man, those are some good games. Did you hear they're making Half-Life 3? It's coming. It's official. It's happening.
Oh.
I don't know. There's part of me that still doesn't believe it, but they said it's coming.
In
All
what
right.
Century.
I know, right? Okay, I'm also probably going to take this off because
What time is it?
I'm...
9, almost 10.
I do not need
9:50.
hard drive bay, and this is just going to make it lighter. All right.
My friend Mitch said he's gonna try to do it tomorrow.
So let's
Wait, Dad.
I'll see it when I believe it.
What does that mean?
I assume he's talking about Half-Life 3.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought he was talking about me looking this.
I mean, I think he is currently seeing you do that, so
Wait.
I hope he believes. Whoops. What is this? I just unplugged. Reset switch. Oh. Whoops. Wasn't supposed to unplug that.
Dad.
Yes,
Play
dear.
with the new girl down the street.
Oh, that's
The girl
good.
that I bought the bike with.
Yeah. That's great.
And I also got her a messenger.
Oh, yeah? That's good. Very exciting. All right, power switch. Okay. So we got to put the fan hub in here. Okay, not those. I need this one, right? The paper destruction. That's actually the foam from the cooler, the CPU cooler here that she's ripping up,
Yeah, I found one.
and that she better be throwing in the garbage
Yeah,
when
I'm going
she's done with it. Otherwise, Doom Guy might actually come and pay you a visit tonight. Just so everybody knows, Devon will be co-hosting with me and the Tech Disruptors in July. That's the plan.
Who is it?
That's Jason from the podcast that you never watch. She just giggles. Okay, let's start throwing that away because I gotta spin this around and I'm gonna knock it off the table.
If you guys guess 100, you're right. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna count them and tell you how many pieces.
Have fun doing that.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna move these off the table too so I can scoot this up so we can see all the plugins here. All right, so I'm gonna plug in all of these cables first, and then we'll grab all the power stuff. All right, so we got USB. We got this one. And I promise we will make these look a little bit nicer in a little bit here. All right. There. All right, we got, let's just do this one. HD audio is right here in the corner. And then we've got power switch, LED, minus and plus, positive and negative. Those are, wait, where are those? Where's the front panel stuff? Is it, huh? I don't see it labeled anywhere in here. I might have to grab the manual. Where'd I put the manual? Oh, over here. Whoa. Excuse me. Hi.
If you guys guess 76, then you're right.
Okay. 76 pieces she ripped that into. Congratulations. Make sure it all 77 pieces get in the garbage. Okay. 76.
No, 77.
Either way, no matter how many there are, let's get them all in the garbage. How about? Make sure you always buy a power supply below $70 to really experience the explosions in CSGO. Oh my goodness. Oh, JFP1 is what we're looking for. I think that was, yep, this one right here. Okay. JFP1. Okay, so power, this is power switch, right? Okay.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Bye. Because I don't want my milk to get warm.
Okay. I don't want your milk to get warm either. All right, so it goes negative and then positive. But yes. Sorry, I got distracted. So Tech Disruptors podcast is going to be, July is going to be the Tuna Tech, DevonDoesTech. Maybe it's the Devon Does Tuna Tech show. It's going to be a good time. All right, what do we got here? Power switch. Okay, so power, wait, that's power switch, whoops. What's this? Power LED, whoops. I got them in the wrong ones. It's gonna be a good time. The Darren, who is the other regular host, is going to be taking a nice long holiday. So it is going to be the Devon Does Tuna Tech show. Okay. Well, that was surprisingly simple. Why does it feel like there's so many cables back here, but I think everything's plugged in already? Oh, we've got these. Okay, but one of these is power. Well, we don't need that yet. Oh, I need to get the CPU or the CPU cooler fan stuff back here too. So let's plug this fan right here, and then we got this RGB here probably. Okay, let's get Devon Does Tuna Tech. Maybe rethink that. Devon Does. I think Devon Does Tuna Tech is pretty good. I don't know. I think it's pretty solid. Just don't tell Darren that name. We don't need to bring that up to him. All right. All right, so then this we're gonna try to fit back here. Hopefully that fits. Oh gosh, come on. There we go. All right. That one and then this one. Gonna get these cables to the back side of the motherboard. Wait, during the next giveaway, are you able to send to Canada? That's a good question. I have not tried before. I don't know. I'll have to go and do like the math. Devon disrupts the tech. Something like that. We'll figure it out. We'll work on the name. I'll have to go and get some quotes on stuff and see if I can ship to Canada or not, because at the end of the day, a lot of this stuff is going to be coming from my house. So I can say like anything that's being shipped not from my house probably will not be available to go anywhere. Again, it'll be up to whoever else is shipping it. But again, anything that I'm personally shipping is going to be, you know, coming out of my pocket. So all of a sudden, if it's a $50 mouse and it's going to cost $100 to ship it, again, at that point we can probably figure something out. Like oh hey, maybe you know, maybe instead of me shipping this, I will just buy you a mouse and you just give you the money so that you can buy it off of Amazon or something like that. Hey Phoenix, you did not miss anything. Other than I'm going to be co-hosting a podcast in July, and we're still coming up with a good name. We haven't come up with a fully fleshed out name yet. In my experience, shipping from the US to Canada will be pricey, plus the receiver will have to pay tariffs on it. Yeah, so it's one of those things, like I can go again, get some quotes and figure it out for sure, but it's probably not ideal, if that makes sense. All right, I think everything is plugged in here. Let's get the power connectors, power cables, get those plugged in, and then the graphics card installed, and then I think we'll be about ready to go. Devon does the podcast. The recipient has to pay extra. Yeah, see, that's not ideal. Nobody wants that. Okay, so I need this one. I need this one. That one. I need that one probably. Probably that one and then this one. Okay, let's see if that's enough to fully power us. What's going on? 8 watching and 1 like. 3 likes, 3 likes. Maybe everybody just needs a refresh. You paid a $31 of a tariff for a mouse I accidentally ordered from the American website. Ugh. Gosh, I wish there was easier ways to do stuff like that, but what do you do? All right, I'm gonna put the motherboard one on last because it's on top. It'll just be easier to do these other ones first. Yeah, tariffs are no fun. No fun at all. Okay, so we're gonna get this one right here. The only thing that we need this one to do is come up here and plug into this one. That is all it has to do. Right there. So that our fans can spin. Okay. As the administrator of the Pixel Pub, I require 89% viewers to like ratio. Wow. All right. Well, that is pretty strict, but I'm okay with it. I support what the administrator is attempting to do. I know that it's going to be hard, but you guys got this. I believe in you. I believe. Wait. I don't need that one. I don't. Don't need this one. What am I doing? Because I've got the 12 volt for the GPU. Okay. This one I do need though. All right, so we're either going to need some people to start liking this video, or we're going to need some people to leave, I think is what Robert is trying to say. Right, Robert? Require minimum 5 likes. That'd be pretty cool. I'd be okay with 5 likes. I appreciate you guys. You're awesome. Hey, I'm just happy that people are coming and hanging out and keeping me company while I'm doing this stuff, because let's be honest, I'd probably be doing this anyways, so I appreciate the company. Ew, the wiring, the cable management. The good thing is this is how we get to leave it. Just like this. Mark, wait until I flip this thing over. It is the cleanest thing you've ever seen. And I'm not even going to do anything to it. And it's just going to be that clean. All right, we're going to put that cable out front somewhere. All right, and then we get to do no like equals a 10-minute timeout. How about you can't order a drink until you've liked the stream. You haven't looked at the back of your PC since I made it, but I'm not opening that panel. Hey, that's completely fine. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And that's the thing. I mean, yeah, you can make it. I never go like ultra obsessive. Almost never. Every once in a while, if it's for somebody else, I will. But I mean, I usually try my best to like get things together a little bit so it's not going crazy. But I don't know. At some point, you know, you just gotta let it go. Okay. Now that we've got that almost completely done, the other thing that we need to do is hook up this vertical GPU mount. Let's get this in here and then we'll be able to mount our GPU. I'll be back. 50 Shades is live, so I have to go hassle 100%. Go and hassle him. He deserves it. He deserves a little bit of hassling. So thank you for being here anyways, Robert. I appreciate it. But yes, definitely go give him a hassle. All right. He's always doing something fun. If you're not following 50 Shades of Beige, definitely go follow him too. He's always doing something crazy over on his channel. All right, let's take this panel off. And I think it's a simple, nope. What did I miss here? Oh, those. So we take these screws off, and then this whole panel is going to come out. How's everybody like their GPUs? Vertically mounted, horizontally mounted? Any preferences? Do you miss your vidIQ days? Mark, I got a story to tell you. It may or may not be on this stream, but I got a story for you. All right, how does this go in? Do I just wing this, or do I actually... Or do I read the manual? How's this go? Like this? I might be reading the manual on this one. Horizontal. Game Slayer, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Please do. Oh, man. Mounted underwater. I don't know if you just mean in liquid or if you actually mean underwater, because those are two very different things. One is going to work and one's not going to work. Did this come with a manual? No, I don't think it did. Okay, so we're figuring this out. So it came with these pieces. You're biased to the vertical with your Y70? Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, so this is the piece that goes down here. But how does this go in? What the heck? It doesn't even fit like this. Does it? That's got to go on the bottom, though. Does it go this way? I don't think so. I think it's supposed to go like this. But what does that mount to? It's got to go this way then. No. Okay, no idea what I'm doing here. There really was just no manual with this vertical mount. Either that or I took it out and I threw it without even realizing. Did anybody see me do that? I don't see a manual. Okay. How does this... Oh, does this actually go the exact opposite way that I was thinking? Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay. Okay. Does it go like this? Oh. Does it go in there? Because, like, that fits perfectly. But... does it go like this? I don't think it goes like that, unless... because that's going to sit like this. So then the graphics card's going to be sitting like this. This needs to go like this. That needs to be sitting something like this, doesn't it? I got your notification, Mark. I got it. And I appreciate it. I need the reminder. Huh. I am at a loss. I got you. Okay, so the graphics card sits on this. So that's gonna sit right here. Okay, so it's gotta go like this. Oh, it just literally sits here. But how does this mount here? This has to mount somehow, right? Oh man, my memory is a peanut at this point. Yes, it's uncomfortable to me that a GPU is just held in by 2 screws and a dream. This one's gonna be held in with 3 because this GPU is a thick boy. If you want to take a look, we're going to be putting in the 4080 Super Founders Edition. This thing is a 3-screw thick boy. It is massive. So this one is held in by 3 screws, but I don't think that makes it any better with how big it is. Currently browsing CPUs, what's the distinction between K and F? So the K stands for overclockable. K is, so it's not really black, it's the Founders Edition. So it's a chrome blackish, it is a little bit black, but it's a Founders Edition. It looks so clean. This is as clean as it gets. I promise you, once you see this, you will agree with me. So the K is overclockable. Really, at this point, you don't need to overclock your CPU. That's kind of a thing of the past. Most people just get them because they're about the same price anyways, so it just gives you that extra option of being overclockable. The F, no F indicates that it has integrated graphics built into the chip. F indicates it does not have integrated graphics. So if it has an F on it, you will not be able to use the HDMI port on your motherboard. If there is no F present, you will be able to use the HDMI port on your motherboard, and it will function. It will give you video out. All right. After we had to show that off. Okay, so this is what the setup looks like. So this is going to sit on top of this. Wait, how did I have this? How did I have this before? Okay, so that's sitting there. This is sitting here. Where do those... Wait, this lined up before. How did I have this? Wait a second. I just had this. Okay. Oh, it goes like this. There. Okay. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, guys. All right. It's like this. Okay. So this is going to sit here. I mean, you guys can't probably, so this is gonna sit right here, but I don't know how that's, I'm not sure how that's supposed to stay attached to the case. It doesn't, there are 0 screws to keep this on the case. You know what? You know what? I bet this doesn't work in this case. I bet this isn't meant for this case. Okay. I bet you it just is not compatible with this case. Although the whole thing comes out here. I wonder if I can just flip this one. Does this one flip? Is that why it comes out? It does. It does flip. Okay. Okay, so that fits right there. So we can mount vertically. So then we just need this, but this doesn't mount to anything now. Now what am I supposed to do with this? That's also going to be a pain to get to those screws. Does it go this way so you get it from the inside? No, it's not going to fit with the motherboard the way it is. No, it's got to come from the other side. Unless it goes... No, it's got to go here, like that. Okay. Okay, so there's our vertical PCI slots. Okay, I'm just going to screw this in real quick. Just to make sure it sits here. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, you're good. I'm glad you're back though, because I have no idea how this works. And to be honest, I don't know if it's gonna work. Because I think it needs this thing. Okay, so it goes like this. This piece goes here. Do I just... Yeah, see, it doesn't fit with that thing in there either. Yeah, I just don't think this vertical mount is gonna work in this case. But clearly, there is a vertical mount that will work for it because you can swap this piece around for this case, but I don't think that it's this vertical mount. Which, I got this vertical mount on Amazon. So, I'm pretty sure that it said, okay, vertical, there it is, vertical mount, that's the one I got. Where does it say cases? Doesn't say any cases, does it? I just literally ordered it because I was like, surely it'll work with their newest case that they just came out with. It doesn't actually say that it'll work. Well, that's my fault. Okay, well, we're just gonna skip that for tonight. So an i9 11900KF is good or bad? I have an old 11th gen motherboard laying around for a flip build. So I mean, K for the most part is good. Just the extra option of being able to overclock if you ever needed that. And then the F, again, really comes down to, as long as you're planning on always having a graphics card, I always say if the F is cheaper, if it is like even somewhat cheaper, I would go that direction. Because technically, like, again, this is one of those like super small min-maxing things. Technically, you'll get a little bit more power out of an F CPU because it's not taking any of the processing power to put towards graphics processing. But from what I understand, it's so minimal that it's not like a huge deal. But if they're about the same price anyways, like, yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's definitely not a bad CPU by any means. Nothing wrong with it. You just need, absolutely are required to have a graphics card with that processor. That's it. Okay, so we're going to horizontally mount this cheap GPU until I can figure out if I got the wrong vertical mounting kit or not. How's the build going? KC, what's going on? It's going mostly well right now. I don't think this this vertical GPU mount that I got is compatible with this case, which is fine, not ideal, but I need to figure that out. Other than that, it's going great. We're basically done at this point. Just need to put the graphics card in, and we're ready to boot it up. So let me get this stuff out of the way here. So I don't lose this stuff. So I might need to send that back. All right, let me switch back to yeah, not a showstopper for sure. Yep, we can definitely still run this whole build without a vertical mount. Minor inconvenience. All right. Actually, let's put the GPU in there before we put it up right, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna need 3 of these things out, or at least 2 of them. Probably just do 3. Oh, those are not easy to get to. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, you're supposed to go there. Where'd my other screwdriver go? I think I left it up in the office. Going to be getting a 9060 XT. Thinking of trying for one to upgrade my wife's PC. I didn't have. Okay, I'm gonna walk and talk at the same time. You should be able to continue to hear me. I have not been planning on getting one, but I want just. Really like to try them out and see if I can start recommending them instead of NVIDIA cards for streaming. But at the moment, I'm not planning on getting one. But I'm very intrigued for sure. Very intrigued. I've heard really good things, really good things in the going to have to repeat it? No! Probably made it a few feet before it dropped? Oh no! This thing is supposed to have crazy range on it. All right, well, sorry. Basically, I've heard some really good things about those, the AMD video encoders. I would love to get one and test one out for streaming and for content creation and video editing. Would love to be able to start recommending an AMD card over some of these NVIDIA cards, but it's not in the plan at this exact moment to be getting one of those cards. So would love to hear all about it, but at the moment, sorry. I'm going to wait for reviews to make sure it's a good upgrade, but I'm pretty sure it will be. Yeah, they're looking really good, especially with what NVIDIA has been doing this generation. AMD cards are looking really good. Oh my goodness, come on. There we go. All right. Get these screws in the GPU, and we are going to be... I'm not exactly a fan of this, but it works, I guess. I'm not a fan. All right. Either way. You just need a really long screwdriver specifically to be able to do this. Okay. GPU is in. Got a power cable right here. We're gonna plug it in. The other power cable is upstairs and still installed in my other PC, so I will I'll get it before this computer goes on showcase. So that is a heavy graphics card. All right, so take a look at that. I'm gonna pull these cables. Like, basically the lack of cables here is just insane. I am really a fan of this. So again, this one is not going to be existent. Well, it is going to be. It's going to be much less visible once I get the right cable on here. But that's upstairs. Otherwise, this is basically the only like cable that you see. Nathan is ready. He's been waiting for this moment all night. We are going to try to boot this thing and see if we can get it to the BIOS. We taking bets? We taking, I don't know, what else do we take besides bets?
Better work though.
All right. Oh yeah, for sure. I appreciate you sticking around and helping out so far.
Yeah, like I said, Amelia got me
Yeah.
with TikTok dances.
Oh no.
Not doing them, but she was doing them.
She was doing the TikTok dance. I believe it. I believe it. All right, let me get this cable. I'm gonna plug it in over here.
It was storming, so I wanted to...
Oh yeah. Okay, so power gets plugged in right there. And then it's gonna come down here. All right, and then I'm gonna plug in this monitor. Plug that in. And then I don't know if I'm gonna be able to swivel this around so chat is gonna be able to see this monitor or not, or if I need to move, just take the camera maybe. Yeah, I can just move the camera around. All right, I need to plug the monitor in though. That'd be bad. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. Ooh, we can't move it too far. Power cable is not gonna let it go much farther. Okay. So that monitor right there is plugged into the computer. And I'm gonna hit that power button. And I think I need to flip the switch on it first. We still don't have any lights on the motherboard, so all right, let's. I heard a click, didn't. Okay, maybe I did flip this the wrong way. Huh. Whoa, hey-oh, there we go. All right. The computer is alive. I can hear the water flowing through the AIO. We're watching this monitor right here. We're watching this monitor right here. All we needed to do is post. Good vibes from Nathan. He's saying that it's gonna boot. Oh yeah. Yeah, it can take this long. Surely it can take this long, right? Please just take this long. It looks good though. Everything is lit up. All right. There it was. Did you guys see it? We got a little message up there. It said something about hardware had changed. There it is, guys. That's the BIOS. That's the BIOS. We did it. Cheers. That was it. Cheers, everybody. We got the BIOS. We did it. Look at how bright that is too. Man, that's a lot of RGB in there.
It's pretty.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Feels good back to you?
Yeah, lots of airflow. Lots of airflow. It's working. Okay, he may have been onto something with the black GPU. Again, it's pretty dark, but it's very metallic. I don't know if it's coming through super well on the camera, but it's very chrome metallic. It definitely is dark. Definitely is a dark graphics card, but man, I think this is gonna look really good once we get this all put together. Let me grab the side panels so that you guys can see it with fully put together.
Wait, do I get it to peel off the thing? Like,
Oh, that's right.
Robert?
John's doing some peeling. Ugh. Not yet. I gotta record it.
Alright.
Gotta record it.
Robert said something.
That. Yeah, I don't know if Robert's here right now. He said he went over to 50 Shades of Beige stream. All right. Hopefully everybody can see that. Okay. Okay. So you have to do this very, very specifically. Okay.
You guys like that?
Something like that. Okay. So yeah. So peel from this corner to this corner.
Ready?
Okay. Ready. Ooh, that was clean. Okay. Hold on 1 second. All right. And then the same kind of just very close to it down to that corner. All right. All right. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Seeing if I was smart, I would have stopped the music so that we could have the sound going too, but all right. That is that's gonna be cool. That looks pretty nice, not gonna lie. I'm excited. I'm excited about these no cables. This Project Zero motherboard looks real nice. Not gonna lie. That looks pretty good. Looks good, looking good, guys. All right, John, I appreciate all of the help.
Yeah.
Appreciate all of the filming, the moral support.
Pretty quiet tonight, but
He's gonna head out. And what time is it? It's already 10:30? 10:40? Man. That's bright. Look at how bright that is. It's beautiful.
nice though. Looks pretty.
Look at that RGB. All right. Well, I think that I'm probably gonna call it as well. I appreciate everybody being here so much. I know I always say that. I know that sometimes it probably gets really old, but like I said, the reason I do this is for you guys. If you guys weren't coming in here, I probably would not be in here. It is 1:40 p.m. for you. All right. Well, I hope that you're having a fantastically productive Sunday. Oh my gosh, it's Sunday for you. I forget. I appreciate everybody being here. You guys are awesome. You will see much more of this PC in the coming weeks and months. Again, you can start to see the customizations that we're putting on here for the first convention in the middle/end of June. It's going to be really cool. Got lots of fun stuff planned for this. So, congrats on getting it to work. Yes. The underglow is like a Need for Speed Underground car. Dude, it looks good. There's so much RGB going on. It looks good. I appreciate everybody being here. Hope you guys have a fantastic night. We'll see you next time.